Hoyoverse is hosting an art contest for the new patch, and I want to join. So the first idea that came to my mind was something like this. Nilo looking at the camera, sitting in front of a tree. Kirara pretends to eat one of the hamsters because there was a scene in the trailer where the poor animals were afraid of Kirara. Also, Paimon, and that wasn't a good idea now that I think about it because the trailer wasn't here. Navia and Wander sitting, looking at the camera and the tree from the trailer. This one. So I started and I also recorded the process, but I will just show you the time-lapse very shortly because after I started rendering Nilo, something didn't sit right with me. So I scrapped the painting and started thinking about other composition ideas. I ended up with 3 more and I ended up choosing this one. This piece will present a total of 7 characters, so it is going to be tough. So, starting with the sketch, I actually cleaned up the draft a bit to make it more clear. Then I started sketching Navia. Throughout the sketching phase, I tried to draw the details to make it easier to color it for me. That is why just the sketching took a long time. Also, yes, this is my sketch because I don't do line art, so I'm trying to draw them as clean as possible. I draw just the characters and nothing else. This piece includes all the event characters plus Lumine and Ether. At first, I could not decide whether to add Lumine or not because it's not really about them too, but I think they are cute, so I add them both. Base colors. Starting with Ether, I color all of the characters with paying attention to the details such as the gold accents and stuff. Trying to add all the details was very hard though, because Genshin characters are so detailed. Personally, I don't like adding base colors step 2, so this was a torture to me. I use official artworks from Hoyoverse to color pick when choosing my colors. It makes my life easier and also it's good for accuracy. I color all of the characters on different layers and I create folders for each one. This way it's easier for me to navigate each character. Here you can see my layers. Base shading. Well, I actually don't know how to name this layer. I have no idea. But let's break down my process for this step. So firstly, after my base coloring is done, I add a multiply layer on top of the character folders. I use a grayish blue color for this layer because it is daytime and they're outside. After that, I start erasing the parts that I want the light to hit. I also add shadows on the ground and draw some of the background elements like clouds and the tree that I wanted. I add an overlay layer and I use soft brush and a yellow color on the parts I erased to enhance light effect. After all of them are done, now it goes from this to this. Okay, now let's render. Normally I add colors to all of the aspects of the character to render later. However, this time I want to go character by character, so I'm starting with Nilo. Her new outfit is pretty detailed too, so rendering all of the details one by one was hard. And I'm also very impatient and I want the artwork I'm working on to be finished as soon as possible, so after some time I start to draw slowly. But this time, because I want to be one of the winners really, I give my all to the details and try to be patient as much as I can do. Also, I'm sorry for all of the zoom in and zoom outs. I will be more careful next time cause it makes it really hard to watch. After I finished all of the characters' renderings, my mind went completely blank. I could not find anything to add from the event, so I opened Genshin. And I could not play it till the end. However, I did the first part, and I decided to add Elder Almond and Padisara in front of Nilo. But apparently I did not record that part, so here you go. I also add Paimon, however I can't put its clip because I was zoned out so frequently. So the rest are polishing and adding extra details from the event. Basically I added the dragon in front of Wanderer. I added the toys and paper animals. I also added the express in the sky, and I think it was a nice touch. I polished the grass and the clouds and sky a little, and I also added Padisara flowers again in front of Nilo. And it is done! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like it and I hope it was fun to watch my video. Take care. Bye!